Hi, I'm Peter Sterling Turner, and this is ARTView, presented by the Arts and Cultural Alliance of Newport County. Right now, today, we're at the Jamestown Art Center. Let's go inside and see what they're all about. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, Peter. Lisa Randall. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So this is the Jamestown Art Center.
This is the Jamestown Art Center. You're standing in it.
Yeah, and how long have you been open?
Well, we opened in July of last year, so almost 1 year. Not quite. But the project itself has been in the works for over 4. So a lot of pre-work before getting into this building.
A lot of pre-planning.
A lot of pre-planning.
Looks like there's a lot going on here.
There's
Maybe
a
we
lot
can take a few
going
minutes to talk about it.
That would be great.
So, who came up with the idea behind the Jamestown Art Center? Was it you?
No, it was not me. There were 2 founding board members, both artists who live here in Jamestown, and they were very involved with a lot of the arts things that would go on here. And they were literally walking down a beautiful beach one day and thought, this town needs an art center. And so they decided that they would make it happen. And that was the beginning. And they gathered a group. It all happened to be women in the beginning who came on. They formed a board. They figured out what a nonprofit was. They figured out how to get a grant and started working with a consultant to see if this idea that they had was even feasible. That was the beginnings.
Really? Then how did this location come in?
That was a long process, but a lot of it was about, a lot of things were happening simultaneously that sometimes get to happen more linearly. So they were beginning to do some programming, working with a consultant, beginning to fundraise, really looking at can the community support this, and developing donor base and garnering excitement about this project. And these are women who have a lot of chutzpah. They're really energetic, super creative people who are very engaged in the community. So they began fundraising, and at the same time, they also began looking for a space, knowing that that would be paramount to have a big enough space to really have their whole vision come to life. And they did look at a couple of other spaces before finding this one. They both fell through for various reasons. And then I guess the reason really was because this was the space. So when they came in here, they really immediately started walking through and saying, oh, this could be an amazing ceramic studio. This could be where we do painting. This is where we're going to have big exhibits.
So tell me about that in this space that you have here. Behind me is
it's a ceramic studio. And that studio, amazingly, the entire studio was donated by a local a couple, a family, who he's a sculptor, ceramic sculptor, and he just wanted to make that happen. So everything you see in there was purchased by them. He's been here also to build shelves and get the kilns working when they're not. So that's been a big community effort. But it's a testament really to how much the community has embraced this project. So very heavy use in that studio, a great asset. The N studio is primarily for printmaking and painting. Has great light back there, so really nice for people working detailed with paint in the printmaking process as well. We have a beautiful printing press that was also donated by a local Jamestowner, Peter Marcus, whose artwork you see here. And he donated that so we could get that print studio up and running. And the middle studio is at the moment being used by the Met School. So it's an offshoot of the East Bay Met School. It's a collaboration that we're doing. We have a partnership with them. And they wanted to start a pilot program that is a visual and performing arts high school experience for teens. So they have 16 kids enrolled, and this is their classroom. So during the week, they're here on vacation right now, but when they're here, they primarily use that room, but they're teenagers, so they creep all over the space, and they will be recording music in the gallery space. They'll be in the ceramic studio with their computers, But next year that will be a mixed-use space. We'll have that. We're going to set up our computer lab there. We got a grant from the Van Buren Foundation.
Computer lab is going where?
Going in the net school room.
Oh,
so
okay.
we're going to turn that room into a multi-use space since they do use all the spaces. And we need a place to set up to do. We really, it's a really big part of our mission to move more into commercial arts and into design studies. So we got this great grant from the Van Buren Foundation to buy all the hardware and software that we need to run programs. So we'll put them in there. And then we're going to move upstairs too.
Oh, wait, there's an upstairs.
There's an upstairs.
All right, so in the main gallery space,
Yes.
that is obviously quite a large room. You have a
Yeah.
12 by 12 show going on.
Yeah.
I was looking through it. I think I might buy a piece of art.
Great.
You also have performance art in
Yeah.
there and concerts.
Yes, we've done a number of different things. We've been really fortunate. People seem to want to come to Jamestown and perform, which is great for us. We did a collaborative project with the Brown Trinity Rep MFA in Directing and Acting program, and they brought a couple of Shakespeare plays down here that were very, not really avant-garde, but very contemporary, but very just mind-boggling. People came in and they were sitting there going, I can't believe I'm in Jamestown and seeing this incredible theatrical performance. We've had some contemporary dance performances. We do, every third Thursday night we have a film series, so we do shorts. The Rhode Island International Film Festival has very graciously donated use of all the screening equipment, and we show a lot of their films from the festival here.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
There's
here
a
at the
lot
Jamestown
going
Arts
on.
Center.
We even had a Pakistani Sufi singer here. He is Arif Lohar, who came through First Works, which is in Providence. And this was their first time presenting down here in Jamestown. And he is, if you remember the movie Bend It Like Beckham, he sings the music for that. But he's amazing.
Well, this is great. At the Jamestown Arts Center, you have a lot going on, and of course that takes money. Where does all the money come from?
A lot of places, but primarily this organization has been built by individual donors. We've had incredible support from the community, not just from Jamestown, but all around. People all over the state, people who come here for just part of the time. Sometimes, they're here for the summer. They grew up coming here in the summer. So individual donations.
Of course, come by, see the space, see the 12 by 12 show. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Why don't we take a moment and we'll go in and look at the ceramic studio.
Great. Love to show you.
Wow, this is the Ceramics Studio, a gift of a local community member. This place is awesome. It even smells like clay in here. Lisa, please tell me what's going on in this room. What is this machine over here?
Oh, this is our very fabulous pug mill. And this is where we reclaim clay, because one of the great things about clay is that you can take all the stuff that didn't work out, get it wet, and you can put it through this whole process, and then we can basically bring it back to life and use it again. So it's a really very cool thing to have.
So it's a giant Play-Doh machine.
It's a giant Play-Doh machine. It's an extruder, if you will.
And these are throwing wheels?
These are throwing wheels. So usually we have the teachers sit here and demo on the kick wheel, so they're moving that with their feet. These are all electric, obviously. So he or she can be up there and demonstrating, and then all the students can be down here. We have drying racks over here. So there's a whole series of places where all the clay products go, and the teachers know that, where things go when they're bisqued, where they go to dry, and then they move them into, we have 2 beautiful kilns in here, and so they set that's all programmable, and they just set them, and you leave it, and out comes beautiful pottery.
Wow, this is amazing. I want to come and get messy and
You
throw
should
some
definitely
pottery.
get very messy in here.
Yeah. And how often are the courses? What's the kind of the course schedule that you have going
Sure.
on?
Well, we usually have a couple of adult classes going on at one time. Those are usually in the evenings, so 2 nights a week. We might have a beginner class on Tuesday nights and an intermediate class on Thursday nights. We usually have a kids class 1 or 2 afternoons a week, and then a weekend class, and then we do up studio time. So that's a great time for people who have taken a class here or somewhere else to come and just spend some extra time working on maybe one piece or learning a new technique, and enjoying quiet time in the studio.
Wow, that's great. This is really, really
Thanks.
great.
How you doing, ArtView viewers? Welcome to the Ceramic Studio.
My name is Natalie Scolanti, and I'm a teacher here at the Jamestown Art Center. I mainly teach clay, but I also teach camps, art camps, where we do all sorts of different things. Lots of kids from different ages and different schools, so it's very diverse. The thing that I love so much about here is how open everyone is to creativity. And everyone has this innate awareness that everyone that walks through this door and even everyone that's out there has creativity to share with each other. So it's been a wonderful experience being with all these people that may not feel creative at first, but then they realize that they have so much creativity within them and they share it with other people. We've had camps pretty much throughout the year. Whenever there's vacation for kids, there's lots of kids that come here and take part in the camps. And we have upcoming camps for the summer, which I'm really excited about. And overall, it's just been a really awesome experience being here, and I invite anyone to come and share what they love about life through the form of art.
The Arts and Cultural Alliance of Newport County promotes and advances arts and culture for the benefit of our community. We provide valuable networking opportunities for those seeking to be involved in the arts. The Alliance draws its strength from the talent, energy, and passion of its artist members and from the financial generosity of its business and institutional membership. Please visit newportarts.org for more information on membership benefits, events, and more. To contact or request a spotlight on ArtView, please email ACAArtView@gmail.com. For more episodes of ArtView, visit our YouTube page at youtube.com/user/ACA Newport.